So when I used to have, I mean, I used to be feeling very heavy, and I used to feel, I need one of those cranes to carry me about. And maybe I was overweight, probably. I haven't lost weight, but I'm, doing exercises, so this helps me a lot. Here is this is Saint Denis. It's a new area, at least for me, and this is a Campus Condorcet. Nice big piazza square here, and this is this is the Front Populaire. This is the map of Paris. A metro station. Front Populaire. Okay, well, so I need to find a supermarket. Anyway, about my being overweight, now that I'm doing exercises, I'm making a huge effort, and because not doing exercises and being overweight is related to dementia. I can't understand why, but it's something to do with extra sugar. As you know, I've seen a lot of reels about the subject, but there was one American woman who did very funny reels on how you should do squats, because squats, even with music, musical squats are really the way that you burn a lot of calories, and especially after you eat, you have to go for a walk to burn those extra calories, or to start the metabolism to work. So I'm thinking about these things while I'm in Saint Denis, because I saw this crane and I thought, my God, a few years ago I didn't know that diabetes and pre-diabetes and blood pressure and all these things are related to not doing exercises and eating too many carbohydrates, because carbohydrates, like if you eat warm rice, it immediately translates into glucose, and glucose is basically sugar, and what you don't you only need 1 spoonful of sugar, or 1 teaspoon of sugar in your blood. You don't need a whole load of sugar. So when you eat extra carbohydrates, warm rice, and things that translate into glucose, then you can be sure that that extra is stored as fat around your internal organs, and that's what is called a fatty liver. So you don't want a fatty liver, because that is the source of many illnesses. So I was watching these shorts made by this American woman, and all the shorts that I'd watched had disappeared basically off my history of watching these videos. So I think there is probably a conspiracy to make people not understand that Alzheimer's is connected to diabetes, and if you don't control your intake of rice, carbohydrates, bread, basically white bread, what do you call it, seed oils, a lot of things like sausages and creamy and chips and let's say things that don't have fiber, you are going to go towards something that is called pre-diabetes, and then you don't want that, really. It's bad for your heart, it's bad for your health and everything. And so I didn't know about this a couple of years ago, and now I know. And I'm so glad that I found about it finally. Well, before before the big thing. And so I can now walk about, at least knowing what is wrong with me, Okay, this Wilson Avenue, rue Présence et les Gazomètres, Avenue de President Wilson. This is in Saint Denis, so this is a history of this area. This is a nice restaurant. The kind of things that I can't afford, and kind of things that people go and enjoy often here. Maybe Saint Denis was like a little village or something. Anyway, so this is in Station de la Plaine Saint-Denis. Yeah, it's interesting. Oh, here's a restaurant called Le Front Populaire. So this is a kind of a red area. You see, the Reds then became rich, and they started to have money enough to go to restaurants, while people like me, middle class, whatever we do is wrong. We try and try and try. Les Forges de Vulcain. I'm glad somebody's laughing, Oh, here we are. This is my supermarket. I was looking for a supermarket, so here we are. And that's the end of my research.